We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Vice President Sara Duterte thanked the House panel for its support and swift termination of the 2023 budget of the Office of the Vice President or OVP. House Appropriations Committee Chair Zaldi Co of Ako Bicol Party List on Wednesday moved to terminate the hearing in less than 13 minutes without any interpolation. Co said he fully supports the proposed 2.31 billion pesos budget of the OVP for next year, noting that the bulk of which will go towards good governance projects and the needed social services. The proposed budget is more than thrice of the current year's allocation of 702 million pesos. With the termination of the proceedings, the panel will then endorse the proposed budget to the plenary for another round of deliberations. Proper procurement is an essential part of any institution and a deciding factor in the delivery of government service, said Budget Secretary Amena Pangandaman. Pangandaman made this remark during the inaugural meeting of the Government Procurement Policy Board on Monday. Pangandaman, who serves as GPP chair, said proper procurement should be guided by the principles of bureaucratic efficiency, transparency, and service to the people. She assured that her agency is taking steps to ensure that the government's procurement processes are more transparent. GPPB Executive Director Rowena Candice Ruiz hailed the commitment of their members to make procurement policy streamlined, simple, and responsive to the changing times. The GPPB is an independent interagency body which operates to protect national interest in matters affecting public procurement. The country's cases of leptospirosis from January to August increased by 36% this year. The Department of Health recorded 1,770 leptospirosis cases for the first 8 months this year, compared to 1,299 in the same period last year. A total of 244 deaths due to leptospirosis were reported nationwide. Cagayan Valley, Bicol Region, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Davao Region, and Cordillera Administrative Region reached the alert and epidemic threshold within the past 4 morbidity weeks. No clustering of leptospirosis cases nationwide was detected. The DOH previously reminded the public to be careful against exposure to leptospirosis from floods caused by recent rainfall. The Philippine National Police, or PNP, is launching a crackdown on unauthorized security personnel, particularly in Philippine offshore gaming operators or POGO and other industries that have become notorious for violence and other illegal activities. The move comes following the viral video of a shooting and stabbing incident involving 2 groups of Chinese nationals at an apartment building in Parañaque City. 13 Filipino suspects and 12 personal bodyguards were identified by the witnesses through the CCTV. PNP Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. said he directed the PNP's Supervisory Office for Security and Investigation Agencies, or SOSIA, to inspect all private security personnel, including watchmen, security guards, and protective agents in these establishments. He also directed the PNP Civil Security Group and police regional offices to conduct an inventory and accounting of all private protective agents providing security services as bodyguards to some VIPs, including foreigners in the country. The government brings its services closer to the communities through its Servicio Caravan in Lanao del Norte. Lou Antonio filed this report.
Various national government agencies of the Regional Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict 10 brought their services and programs to the Moro Islamic Liberation Front community in Bakayawan in Munay, Lanao del Norte. A Servicio Caravan was conducted at the 127th Base Command of the MILF. The provincial government of Lanao del Norte also provided various support through its special mass-based program.
They have been planning this, no? The DILG, si Mayor, and of course ang ating mga armed forces of the Philippines, no? So with the support na ilan yung pumuntang mga ahensya from the national, I definitely sure na malaki ang pagbabago sa ating mga kapatid here in Bakayawan.
Among the services rendered include free circumcision and haircut, medical checkups, and vaccination against COVID-19. Residents also received grocery packs, vegetable seeds and seedlings, and school supplies, among others. Profiling for training scholarships and registration for educational assistance and the Philippine Identification System were also conducted. For the PNA Newsroom, I'm Lou Antonio of the Philippine Information Agency, Lanao del Norte.
And those are the latest from the PNA Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I am William Theo. Good afternoon, everyone.